Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane. The one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland, off you to glorious 1v1 on Miller Road. In the north it is Caosak fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, the 17th SS Panzer Grenadier Division Gott von Bellingen, with Osttruppen, entrenching tools, artillery field officers, the supply drop, and rail artillery support with infantry Panzerfaust vessel south that is Pax Ajax, fighting for America, freedom, democracy, here with recon support. Forming up the 2nd Armored Division here with raid tactics, INR Pathfinders, airdrop combat groups, the M8 Greyhound, and of course as always the M83 cluster bombs, which were a straight up copy of the German butterfly bomb. We got triple empty bombs there for Pax Ajax, Osttruppen Sniper Start for Caosak versus Double Rifleman there. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters, these champions, these wonderful heroes of the Propagandacast, who without them I would not be able to keep doing this. So big thanks goes out to every single one of these unique and wonderful souls. You too can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon yourself. You can also just consider donating. Links are in the video description. I'll let you know, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Keep YouTube algorithms engaged and away from my head. So Caosak leaning in aggressively somewhat with an Osttruppen Sniper Start there. Going to try and bleed out his opponent. Double rifle there for Pax Ajax, believe ready what's about to hit him. We should of course see Pioneers of barbed wire sandbags in the east, Osttruppen up the centre, Sniper following up there for Caosak. Fun fact about the 17th SS, they were a division formed up primarily of ethnic Germans from Hungary and Romania, and most of them actually didn't speak a lot of German. Additionally, most of them, by the time Normandy began, did not actually have a lot of training. At most, I think they had something like 3 months of training. In some cases, they only had weeks. I think maybe a bit more than 3 in some cases. But anyways, not a lot of training in the division overall. Did not have much. More importantly, also a lot of training at sort of the larger levels. So, little fun fact there in the division that struggled a bit with performance. Another fun fact is, despite being a Panzer division, several of the battalions were mounted on bicycles, not even trucks. Ground northern point for the Osttruppen, 3rd Osttruppen squad there for Caosak. They got the Rifle Squad occupying the south, Pioneers moving forward as well. Sniper Osttruppen push here in the centre. Caosak there leading aggressively here versus Pax Ajax and the Americans. Up north, Pathfinder but encountered the Osttruppen squad there. Quick lining up behind a dead cow, or what I assume is a dead cow. Got the Rifle Squad moving about to sniper to turn around there. Should open up course in a few moments, so it's perhaps waiting for the right time to shoot away. There we go. Osttruppen getting some minor losses, but there you go. With the sniper joining in, the situation for the Rifle Squad turns pretty hairy. Up north here, Pathfinders Osttruppen clashing up, with the Osttruppen getting the upper hand very slowly against the Pathfinders. Slowly, but surely. Rifle Squad advances, 3rd Osttruppen moving forward. In the south here, got the Pioneers moving forwards, and up north here, finally forced to retreat there. Quick sniper hit here from Caosak Sniper. 4th Osttruppen squad there for Caosak. And Rifle Squad pushed back. Got the southern point there, Osttruppen moving forwards. Back in Caosak space, nothing further happening except a bit of reinforcement. As for Pax Ajax, we do get the good old lieutenant. So double Rifle Squad Pathfinder into a lieutenant versus 4 Osttruppen and a sniper. Generally, there does seem to be a slight resurgence of Osttruppen strategies, so by now they're all focusing him like 4 to 5 Osttruppen squads. Repeats just like 3 Osttruppen, you just take ahead. Now it's just go for a lot of Osttruppen before you take ahead there. So there's certainly been a bit of a shift there, but it seems like Osttruppen just in large numbers remain fairly decent and cost effective. So yeah, that's basically what happens. Instead of just trying to rush out a lot of infantry fast, it's just get up, a lot of infantry, and just overwhelm the sheer numbers. Got Osttruppen there, sniper backed up here. There's the Rifle Squad there. Sniper with 7 kills so far. Rifle Squad, they need to retreat soon before they get cleared out. And there you go, now just 1 versus the Osttruppen Rifle Squad plus more Osttruppen in here for Caosak. Up north here, no tech yet for Caosak. Is he planning a 5th one, or is he planning something else here versus Pax Ajax? Officer maybe? We shall see. 9 kills on the sniper. There we go. We do get tech for Caosak and the 17th SS. Meanwhile, here for the 2nd Armored, we got Mechanized Company Command Post being prepared for America. Pathfinders moving forwards, Osttruppen swinging through the centre, and up north another squad they're moving about. He's just using his sheer numbers to apply more aggressive pressure to the field, and in this case, also just draw far away from the sniper. I mean, they basically act in part as spotters, but effectively just also as ablative armor in a sense, since you can jolt all the fire. So that way the sniper takes overall less risk involved. So certainly a callous yet effective strategy there from Caosak, and as of course he walked straight into the lieutenant. He was lucky that he didn't walk into the Lieutenant Thompson, in which case the sniper would actually be dead there. Still, Caosak there definitely needs to show a bit of caution with the snipers, and you know, he's not that tough, though he is, you know, surprisingly resilient to being shot at once he hits the retreat button, which is a bit absurd. The snipers in general can be so difficult to kill on retreat. It does at times give them a bit of a free pass to do some stupid things. Awesome was to turn around the car point as Pax Ajax here looking to disrupt Caosak's fuel flow. Very good there. That said, it is a bit risky since it's going to be, you know, within the sniper's range of fire fairly easily. Still, by now Caosak's Osttruppen being slightly overextended, which makes it easier for Pax Ajax to push back. It's more when the Osttruppen work together with other units in large numbers. They do become a problem there for Pax Ajax, but Caosak are extending his forces there. Definitely give Pax Ajax the opening he needed versus Caosak to push through. We also have a telemine there, thumbs up. Do get the M20 utility car here for Pax Ajax. Grab the some fuel point, good harassment and disrupt to play here, but we got the sniper in, 13 kills so far. 13 kills. Rocksport grabbing the western fuel point there. Two awesome squads moving forwards there with their Car 90Ks. Counter the M20 instead going for the 5th cal here. Not a bad idea though. I can understand the M20 because it does get an accuracy bonus versus the sniper, but perhaps there's something that concerns Pax Ajax, possibly telemines. Nice use of the healing ability up from the Osttruppen on the sniper. Thumbs up there. And we get a supply drop. 17th SS receiving some support there. Machine guns and packs from top. In the actual war, the 17th SS actually did get bolstered by reconnaissance battalions from the 9th and 10th SS Panzer Divisions. I imagine in an effort to strengthen the division itself, since they overall had very few veterans and was only, you know, hadn't enough training. So, little fun fact there. Little fun fact there. So there you go, Grand Machine Gun, Pack 40 could of course also be seized, plus there's fuel and munitions there for Caosak to further supply his forces with. As for back in Pax Ajax base, nothing further happening. Could go for weapon racks, could go for grenades, we shall see. We got the sniping caught here with the Pathfinders. They're definitely a bit of danger for the snipers since they can quickly finish them off there with the scope rifle. Also moving forwards. Rockport time for the South alongside Lieutenant. Here's moving forward, sniper being caught there. Osttruppen planning is routed here by Pax Ajax in the south. Map control is sort of 50-50 split, but for now seems like Pax Ajax is riding Caosak once more. The lack of heavy machine gun teams does make it harder for Caosak to slow down Pax Ajax, particularly when he extends, which he never seems to have. Oh, we do actually get the machine cores, and silly did get the air drop one, but you know, an MD-42 as well wouldn't hurt. Calling it a silver here, thumbs up to Pax Ajax. Immediately wipes it. The power there of the Pathfinder there, airstrike or artillery strike is it's incredibly fast. Meaning, as you can see there, even like you hit retreat right as you spot it, you actually have a chance of just not getting out there in time. It is very accurate, very fast, and very powerful. Definitely a bit of blow there to Caosak, will now try to replace that machine gun, at least he really should. But again, it just highlights how powerful these Pathfinders and this artillery barrage is. It is easily one of the best artillery barrages in the game, simply due to the sheer reaction speed it has, combined with the accuracy. Got the ground there arriving though. Bit of light vehicles here from Pax Ajax finally, and the 50 cal there. 50 cal holding up the centre. We got the sniper though nearby. 17 kills so far. Definitely doing some heavy lifting here for Caosak. Probably should consider taking up soon though. At least he can crew that Pack 40 up, get going. Pantherfast on the M8 Greyhound. Standard reconnaissance vehicle of the United States, well, for combat reconnaissance as the war went on. The Stuart initially held that role, but the Greyhound was, I believe, considered a bit faster and more mobile, and so the Stuart was sort of shifted towards infantry support. Season Silent Ponty with the Pathfinders, we got between 210 kills on that. Back here, troops reinforcing healing. Tech slowly happening there for Caosak and for Deutschland. Pack 40 ready. Don't bother any minesweepers here from Pax Ajax, so if he ever hits that telemine, he may just get a bit sad. Pantherfast there on the Greyhound, damn its engine. Awesome, they need to retreat before they get wiped here by Pax Ajax Lieutenant, and I think at this point chances of them getting wiped are fairly solid. They're strong. Could happen they survive, but with the Thompson and the Lieutenant, there they go. Down they go, 50 gun center routed by the Osttruppen. Set. Chance of getting a wipe here despite being low in health. I think I said, oh, actually did it. Well, that's pretty lucky there then for Pax. Well, not pretty lucky for Pax, it's pretty unlucky, but great for Caosak, since now he does have a machine gun. Meanwhile, Pax Ajax is coming to a double Greyhound strategy here. Probably the one that figures, you know, if my opponent can be overwhelmed by the Greyhounds now, I could probably just win this fast. So he's probably just looking to close the match out fast here by coming to the double Greyhounds, at least disrupt Caosak more. A bold tactical choice there. And it's not what you typically see for the Americans. This is more again sort of see up the surge of double T-70s. So interesting tactical and strategic maneuver here by Pax Ajax. That said, Caosak could rush out the Osttruppen in response to this. Likely just going to hold out for the Panther 4. And that is going to leave Pax Ajax in a slightly awkward spot since he then has no anti-tank weapons of any like serious note. I think he may underestimate Caosak's rush strategy here. Probably because you haven't seen this for some time from the Wehrmacht with the Osttruppen build, so he may not be quite considering how fast, you know, this can actually then get with the supply drops, and then using this to both cover up the need for like to make a nice company, but also giving more fuel. We'll have to see that. He might have overestimated how much fuel harassment he had to Caosak. There's a few possibilities here, but he's going to need to go for weapon racks then soon, except he can't need to get a lot of bazookas, so Captain's going to be necessary. And you also typically see captains with this kind of strategy anyways, like the lieutenant, captain, you know, skip the mechanized command post and then just, you know, calling out to tankers and whatnot. But so far, it seems like Paxi is not going for the captain. He will need that, I think. Oh, he doubled Greyhound. So there's going to be a problem there for Caosak's infantry. So I mean, it's obviously not like it's bad, but it is risky. But there you go. Flak Panther being rushed ready for Caosak. Thumbs up there. The Ostwind. Something up here, flanking up behind the pack 40. 5th kill there, might want to get back for reinforcements. Well, got Sniper though, 22 kills. The Ostwind's going to be a great choice here for Caosak. It's going to be great versus the infantry, even as the light vehicles due to its good rate of fire and good area. There you go, cluster bombs here. Got the 50 cal, but it's so close to the base, it's not really going to matter there, I think, for Pax 8. There you go, rushing with the Greyhounds. Striking here at Caosak. Could clear up the pack 40 here, maybe get the sniper. Getting the sniper, of course, be a big one here for Pax Ajax, but I think he needs to be mindful of what could happen here. He's going to go for it. Almost got the sniper. There you go, Sniper Steps going to get Panther fasted. No, he doesn't. He gets Panther fasted. No, he's called in a 3rd Greyhound. Wow. Okay, that's confident in there by Pax Ajax, but sadly I feel some confidence that ends up betraying him here as he gets hit by the Flak Panther. Again, I either just didn't care, was having a bit of fun, I was hoping that his opponent wasn't rushing an Ostwind or something like that. It's a bit tough to say here with Pax Ajax. He is, I think, a fairly good American player. It's hard to say, maybe she's experimenting, but whatever the case, though, he has been caught flat-footed here. But he did a ton of damage here to Caosak. I mean, he almost got all of the Osttruppen squads as well. He's down just 2 Osttruppen Pioneers and Ostwind, so I mean, it's not like Pax Ajax did nothing with all these Greyhounds. He did some serious damage to the weapons can be accrued. That said, he is now faced with an Ostwind, which is already Veterans 1, almost halfway to Veterans 2, and he has absolutely no anti-tank weapons. So this is going to get a bit dicey there for Pax Ajax. Caosak, meanwhile, following up with the Panzergrenadiere. But certainly quite the moment there, quite the moment. Had it not been for the Ostwind, I mean, Caosak been a bit delayed. In fact, he tried to go for the Panther 4. He likely would have lost, because then the Greyhounds would have just, by that point, have annihilated everything else he had. So, like, the logic for Pax Ajax, in a sense, actually makes a lot of sense. Like, you know, he was actually close, like, just breaking him. Had it not been for that Ostwind, he would have lost. He would have won. Pax Ajax, Caosak would have lost. So it's one of those, you know, risky, you know, exploitation maneuvers. It's typically what, like, you don't see a lot of players consider, like, you know, can I shut out the fight now? Again, you typically see the other side of the spectrum, which is like, well, I'm just going to stall out for a Tiger, you know, a Pershing, or an IS-2, or whatever. Like, you rarely see the other one, like, I'm just going to keep pushing for, like, vehicles, try and close out the fight now. So, an interesting strategic and tactical maneuver again with Pax Ajax, but one that probably would have benefited from being underpinned, at least by, you know, the opposite flank to tank gets faster. That said, he's got one out there. And also, thumbs up to Pax Ajax. He used the Captain's supervision ability to rush out the anti-tank gun. So that's excellent. That is excellent. That's excellent, of course, is the Ostwind, which is just going absolutely, you know, blitzkrieg on him. Lieutenant Mr. Panzers have got a Cabaldi landing on. Quickly dodging out of that one. So we've got 9 kills from the Osttruppen, almost fetching 2 already. That is going to be a significant headache for Pax Ajax. That said, he does have a victory point lead. He does have a good chunk of the map here versus Caosak. Osttruppen eastwards here for Caosak, and catch those Ralph squad here with Eastern Fuel Point. Might want to slightly dodge away there further, even if it means getting out of the... Oh, yeah, that's a wipe. Victory 2 getting the Osttruppen, that is actually very dangerous since it gets a nice rate of fire bonus on the Flak Panzer, which is really bad news for Pax Ajax infantry and support weapons if they get flanked. Ambulance following up here for Pax Ajax. Oh, 5th car, they're being flanked, but there you go. Flak Panzer on the job, but there you go. Anti-tank arriving, popping the armor piercing rounds. He's taking no chance. They almost got the Osttruppen. The main gun is out. Oh dear, Caosak is once more in deep sauerkraut, and the Version 2 Flak Panzer is down. This match is certainly something else. Really just a highlight of both players playing very aggressively against each other. Again, there's typically... When we're not seeing much of that, typically they're trying stalling out for something big. They're just both looking to kill the other bastard fast. That definitely leads to some slightly different choices and some different moments in gameplay as, you know, things get much more spectacularly explosive faster. Ground the center point with the Pioneer. Panzer moves forward here. He definitely should consider some more down the road. Sniper number 2 there for Caosak. Obviously realizing it had a great effect on Pax Ajax. And there you go, Pax Ajax going for the Major. He's going to go for tanks, at least try and go for tanks. Definitely not a bad idea. Definitely not a bad idea here for Pax Ajax. That said, some infantry would be a great idea to replace some of those losses with. Got Panzer there was the Rifle Squad. Got 258 was the 429. We got more Telemines in the centre here from Caosak. Graham Neeson point with the Osttruppen. Be on the captain, Major out. It's going to take Pax Ajax some time to get out any light or any armor because they're going to have all those Greyhounds. I mean, it's very racey to play like that, go for triple Greyhounds. But again, heading up him for the Osttruppen, it would have won him the game on the spot there. Osttruppen grabbing the point. Then we got the captain being pushed back into the 5th car. Grab Northern victory point. So what will Pax Ajax do now? I mean, I imagine we're seeing at least a bit more infantry because he's not getting a ton of fuel at the moment. So now moving forward here for Caosak.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Major falling back in the face of that. And turn around the Osttruppen east, grabbing the victory point there as well. An officer additional Pentagon, I think, be a great addition for Caosak, but others could go for another Osttruppen. You could also just go for the Panther 4. Got Pathfinders out here for Pax Ajax, probably help bleed out, and also probably open up the door for more Chile call-ins. Maybe take out some more Caosak's support weapons before they can react. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. We've seen how effective that can be. Machine holding up here. The Pentagon is the sniper backing up here. A small, competent defensive task force. Awesome quad with the captain and the major. Captain obviously is the bigger threat here with his BAR and his Thompson. The major just gets a pistol. Finally being caught here, they're about to get hosed as well if they're not careful. Back in Pax Ajax space, nothing further going on. Lieutenant with the Panzer. Oh, he was expected to run into that. But Pax Ajax did not fall for that. Thumbs up, that's Pax Ajax. Sniper there with 3 kills. Awesome rider in the west. We got 249, we got another awesome squad plus a Panzer 4 this time from Caosak. You're going to feel like a Panzer squad here with the personally better choice, but certainly awesome work too. I mean, the key element here is just having a good amount of infantry on the field. Again, as the game goes on, you typically don't want to rely too much on the Osttruppen as they scale poorly. You typically want to start pushing in more and more Panzer Grenadiers, but you know, that's just my observations anyways. Awesome sniper here, Pathfinders push back in the base of Caosak. Not much else happening here. Closing in on a tank. It could meanwhile consider like an airdrop combat group, some paratroopers, a pack howitzer. Could be, I think, be a great addition there for Pax Ajax, and Matilda could definitely make things harder for Caosak. Plus, of course, the paratroopers with their either Browning light machine guns or the bazookas could add some extra punch there to Pax Ajax in either direction. The Browning light machine guns would definitely make things a lot tougher for Caosak's Osttruppen, and the bazookas similarly would make things tougher for the armor. So, I would say both are open options there for Pax Ajax. I'll look at the mayor dropped in there. Pack cards already. Used to give you an anti-tank, but it turns out that was a bit too good, so they got switched that with the pack cards there. Got the Raft Quarters, the Panzer Gun, there we go, get Baldeladno. Adding the pin option to the Panzer IV, very good. Anti-tank and ready, could of course pop, take aim and armor piercing discarding sample rounds at the right time. Awesome, going for the Western points. Paratroops moving in. We got 249 versus 370. Awesome routed, taking too much fire here from Pax Ajax Elite Paratroopers. Snamming westwards there, 4 kills. Lieutenant flying up. Got the pack counter staying in reserve here as well. There you go, awesome out of the Paratroops. Got the Panther rushing in. 1 bazooka there from Lieutenant. It's not going to be enough. They're going to need the anti-tank gun. They're going to need it fast. Another weapons drop here from Caosak. Now, that's a bit rarer. Obviously means another anti-tank, another machine gun, plus more fuel and munitions. But most times you'll only see them going for like 1 supply drop ever. So that one actually stands out a bit there. I don't think it's a bad choice. Obviously, I'm just saying that, you know, on average, most players, when they do go for Osttruppen and they do use supply drops, they only use 1. I don't necessarily think it's because like going for 2 is a bad aim. You get more machine guns, you get more anti-tank guns, which is all pretty good, plus more fuel and munitions as well. I mean, it's still a fairly cost-efficient package. There you go, grab the second pack 40. Pack Ajax can soon go for Sherman, but definitely should grab the machine gun as well there. Pushing 40, anti-tank gun is finally being held in from the south here. Guess he figured the Panzer IV will disengage with just to preoccupy. Both there are possible lines of thought. Guessing anyway for the pack. I mean, it's still fairly cost efficient just calling for the pack though. You really should grab the other stuff as well. Not cost efficient, but you know, decent. It definitely should be like, you know, grabbing some of the other stuff and put the machine gun. And there we go. Thumbs up then. At that point, it obviously becomes cost efficient. Sherman on the way for Pax Ajax. Very good. Second armor finally calling in some actual armor. Panther IV there seemingly stuck on the anti-tank gun. That's a bit awkward. Ground Western victory points. A northern one, some being granted by the Osttruppen. Reinforcing healing. We of course have to goes for next after that Sherman. Weapon racks and BARs could be good. Maybe some bazookas as well, though probably should upgrade the Paratroopers first. Once it's reinforced them. So yeah, 2 packs, 2 machine guns. Very good. Plus got the extra fuel and munitions. Also very good here for Caosak. Definitely a bit of a headache there for packs. Obviously he's got his own pack counter, which utilizes probably the barrage ability. Can easily give Caosak a significant headache. There goes Sherman out. Paratroopers being reinforced. Still no sign of upgrades there, which is a bit surprising. Like normally you'd see them being almost immediately and religiously upgraded with the light machine guns. So I'm a bit surprised that Pax is not going for that. I'm a bit surprised at that. And the 50 go to the channel at least. Very good. Thumbs up. Sniper there with 7 kills. Sherman 4 bouts. Paratroopers not fully enforced and still not upgraded. Pushing for the center to get up into the packs and then go find way there. Sherman down to half health. Need to pull that one back for repairs. Seems like he's kind of forgotten about the Paratroopers. A bit unfortunate for Pax Ajax. But the addition of that second anti-tank machine has really done a lot here for Caosak in his front line. Made it much stronger and much more resilient now against any pushes here from Pax Ajax. They go entertain the flying back here. Pop both abilities, almost taking out the Panther IV here. Very good there, thumbs up. Ooh, that was a close one there. In the west, we've got the awesome members of the Pack Caosak, which is actually barraging. Paratroopers running the move. Still no upgrades, though. Still no upgrades. Feel like you definitely should be upgrading them, though. Meanwhile, Caosak following up with another mighty Panzerkampfwagen 4.
300 points remaining.
There you go, finding out the Brownings. 235 is turn 99. Caosak is actually starting to catch up here with Pax Ajax, fixing up the Panther IV. Second one slowing on the way, Graham Neeson pointed with the captain.
Warning orders, gang.
grenade off. Battle position, they got a bomb grenade up in the... Oh, full weapon rifle. Great throw there by Caosak. Great throw. Paratroopers almost there, got the light machine guns ready. The ultra close veterans going for the fuel point. Osttruppen, they're forcing their way forwards for Deutschland. Straight to the captain, they're getting absolutely torn apart here up close. Got the paratroop upgrade with that machine, but they end up retreating as there's too much managing issues with the Germans. They're showing the forts. Osttruppen start the heart shed. They will find the position compromised rapidly. So that shed is not ready for tank combat. Pax 8, he can go for another shot. Of course, he could consider Jackson, but I don't think the current situation warrants Jackson, so I think just more shots would be better. But that's just me. Up north here, second petrol going for the northern fuel point there, or victory point. Almost wiped those Panther-Grenadiers. Very close call there. Very close call. Pathfinder team with the Osttruppen quite easily and handily. Troops reinforcing healing, still nothing out of the Pax Ajax battalion command post. Panzer Grenadier need to retreat. They are definitely very low on health. More important, they're very low in numbers. The southeast steady advance here from Caosak with the Panther Force spearheading a southern flank, then Pax Ajax in the centre. North more skirmishing here between Pax Ajax and Caosak, with both tanks fighting at each other most merrily. And saying all supporting here. Note again the use of take aim there. 2 thumbs up to Pax Ajax. Such an overlooked ability. That said, Pax Ajax still floats manpower fuel and is still not going for any armor, which is free. You'd figure his major priority right now is just push for more tanks. Small hit there from the Pax Caosak, back in Caosak space. Nothing further going on there. There we go, second shell for Pax Ajax finally. East could that one up minutes soon in there, so a bit of notice out there by Pax Ajax. We got artillery calling by Caosak though. The railway artillery on that anti-tank gun there, which could encompass a wide variety of artillery pieces. Even flak guns were actually mounted on trains. Most of them within Germany, but any country which also uses artillery. Little fun fact there. In Germany, they had these large trains just with numerous large flak guns on them, basically bigger versions of the Flak 88 typically, of 10.5 centimeters, and I think like 12 centimeter flak guns. Maybe not that big, but they had some pretty big flak guns there.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Sherman there ready for Pax Ajax. Can soon go for a third one, and 3 Shermans would definitely be a headache for Caosak, who may have to consider going for Stuke to back up his Panther force. We got 228 versus 256. We got the captain here going through the center. We got the Osttruppen in the flying way there. Panther force also on the spot. 5th Cal Panthers around the other side, and captain did just quickly orders retreat there. Entertaining and misses the Sherman at a fairly close range. That is just embarrassing. Turn 18 now set from the Panther 4. Shot fired. Sherman rolling forward, smokes into the centre. Direct hit from the Panther on the Sherman. Shots fired, direct hits there as well. Sherman down, not great there for Pax Ajax. Does get the Panther 4, so actually slightly advantageous in the entry there for Pax Ajax, particularly the Panther 4's virtually 2, on top of costing more. That said, Pax Ajax still need to call in more tanks fast. Smoke there raining down still, but Sherman is not receiving sufficient support. He Panther almost being wiped out though. That could be great there for Pax if he does get the wipe. Yup. Definitely a bit painful there for Caosak. Osttruppen running back, got 228 versus 222. Another Panther 4 on the way there. Almost got the Sherman, does get away. Panther 4 backing off as well. Plus another Sherman there for Pax Ajax. In the far east, we got the major going for the eastern field point. As Pax Ajax lines up forces for a fresh counterattack, except we can't seem to find them. Just 3 echelons. Troops reinforcing healing. Caosak orders the Osttruppen to slowly advance there for Deutschland. Could have them laying down some sandbags meanwhile. Going for the eastern field point there. Panther 4 almost done. 5th Cal being hauled forward once more. And we got the MD-34 base here in the centre. Lieutenant advances. Backed up with the Pax Howitzer. Very good there. And this, of course, you are the Osttruppen on the receiving end. 228 was 211. Now Caosak is a small leader of Pax Ajax here. And there you go. Both sides more or less get the medium tanks at almost the exact same moment, and then a small lead there for Caosak's Panther 4 number 2.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Caosak, I think, would benefit from more Panzer gun near, at least the officer. We shall see. Sniper with 14 kills. Continuing to be quite the thorn there in Pax Ajax side. 8 kills in the Sherman. 12 kills. 13, but there you go. Caught by double Panther Force here. Other Sherman around, but already the damage has been done there. Good, that Sherman's going to like to go down here very fast, unless it gets very lucky. Looks close though, looks close, but may not be enough here. And oh, double bounces down the Sherman. The Panther 4 does not bounce a shot from the Sherman. Very lucky there for Caosak. Definitely fairly unfortunate for Caosak there.
We're at 200 points.
228 versus 200. Situation Caosak just got a lot more uncomfortable once more here. His only fortune, I think, is Pax Ajax hadn't hit the infantry elements hard, because again the Osttruppen really would start crumbling if Pax Ajax added in some more paratroopers or barred up infantry. Panther 4 arriving, engaging the lieutenant. Pack 4 moving forwards there. Lieutenant Ryder, Panther 4 takes a hit from the pack carriage. We've got the infantry tank from the south as well there. Farther up north, the Osttruppen could advance a bit further. I think Panther 4 northwards as well. Close to T2 there. Sniper caught with the paratroopers and the Pathfinders and goes down, but the machine at least pushes them back still. That was a painful loss there for Caosak, on top of losing that Panther 4 so fast. Pax Ajax are really starting to hit back on Caosak once more. And Caosak may strongly have to consider some Stoogs on top of some Pentagon VZ, I think, to turn this around. We got White Fox as well. They're forced the machine to reposition, but in such a poor state, it's going to get cleared out anyways. That's going to have to treat it anyways. Fast. Almost got the anti-tank in here, but the Panther 4's almost done as well. Half health. Almost got the Sherman as well. This is getting to quite a misengaged machine sitting up here. We got Tilly caught in the center. It's cluster bombs right on all the support weapons. Oh, Scheiße! Machine they're finally retreating, but maybe too late here. Oh, yep, machine crew entirely exterminated alongside the machine again. That's the second empty Fed 4 complete wounds. Sherman pushing forward here. A desperate push here. Pax Ajax or reckless, opportunistic. I don't know. Anyways, pushing forward here. Sherman's almost gotten down, but so is the Panther 4. Panther 4 down just to get ready to do this. Sherman down. Sherman down. It's a complete and utter brawl and slaughter. Heavy losses on both sides. Anti-tank are cleared out there.
We're losing a capture point.
I think Caosak should just go for some Stoogs. Some Sturmgeschütze. Fixing up the Sherman there. Full retreat from the front line here. We got another sniper for Caosak. Another sniper. 10 of us the Osttruppen. Full kill, 52 in there, Lieutenant routing the Osttruppen. Moving on the center here. Pax machine guns moving forwards. Major setting out. There we go, another Sherman ready for Pax Ajax. Caosak, it looks like it's just going to try and look for another Panther 4. Got 218 to 182. Major sent packing. But looks like Caosak is saving up for another Panzer 4. Damn the consequences. He wants more Panzer 4s. And goes Sherman's running 40 for Pax Ajax, and a 50 kill to that one as well. Very good, very good. Jumping 14 land of Pack 40s. Target weak one actually pretty good, yeah, I think. Maybe be too late or to pop that one. Could have been in there. Caosak can right about now go for another Panzer 4. Definitely should then just press that button actively and near religiously. But he's in a really tight spot here now. Caosak, this is looking pretty rough. Yeah, theoretically could pull this around, but it's also looking like Pax Ajax is very much favoured to win. Up north grabbing the point there. Pax Osttruppen sitting out there. Jam's being fixed up once more. Counterformers down there for Caosak. Pioneer using southwards. Machine gun now going for the pair of Pathfinders up north here. Could get away here possibly. Sham pushing through here. Here to Telemine. Here to Telemine. One of the mines that the Caosak's laid off there. It's paid off. Sham getting ace. Going to go down. Pantherfall's ready here. Oh dear. Oh dear. But we got the 10 rushing in still. Goes down there to Pantherfall. Thumbs up there to Caosak. Now it's 1-on-1 in terms of tanks there. Up north, the Pathfinders did get wiped as well. Who clears out one of the Pack 40s, making moving forwards. Panther 4 there on the move as well, I imagine. Osttruppen finding out the American infantry. Panther 4 arrives here. Infantry out in there, quite exposed here. 4 packs. Ajax, Lieutenant could go down here. Yes, indeed, it's about to happen, I think. Too much going there. Go, Lieutenant down. Major's about to get exterminated as well. Heavy losses suddenly applying here. 2 packs. Ajax.
The enemy is
Completely blindsided.
Sherman ready to go.
And with that, he just drops out. Quite a blow there to Pax Ajax. Guess he just kind of got tilted in the end. All the way. Really close fight. With some interesting moves there by both players. Again, that particular triple Greyhound rush there. Almost won Pax Ajax fight. Have Caosak not himself rushing out Osttruppen. Had he gone for the Panther again, that would have been GG right there. But overall, I hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. Hope it gives you these round matches and what you can do there besides, stalling for the big things. If you liked it, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that. Also, do consider donating or pledging on Patreon. Links in the description. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope you see you tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.